Hey, remember that essay contest you entered? The one about human rights? Yes, I've been holding my breath waiting for the results. Well, wait no longer, because you didn't win. I did. What? You probably didn't know I entered the contest too. Well, I did. Dad told me that all I had to do was write a couple hundred words about why war is bad and garbage like that. It took me 5 minutes, but I wrote something pretty good. And I got first place! Wow, congratulations. That's really exciting. Really? Because you don't sound excited. You sound angry. Why would I be angry? Because you thought you were gonna win. Because you win everything. Well, not this time. I won. Me. And all you got was a participation ribbon. I saw your name listed with all the other non-winners on their website. Oh. Look at you! God, you must be seeing red right now. Good job, Joy. I'm sure you wrote a great essay.
What did you say to your sister?
Huh?
Be honest with me. What did you say to Joy?
Literally nothing. She told me about her essay win and I congratulated her.
Really? You didn't say anything about how you deserved to win?
No. I mean, I was surprised by the results. And I didn't like how she was taunting me about it, but I never said anything bad to her.
Right.
Come on, Dad, you know me. I'd never ruin her victory.
So you're happy she won?
Sure, awards are great. This will look awesome on her college applications.
Be honest with me, okay? You don't think your sister deserves this.
You want an honest answer?
Of course I do. Come on, Larissa, I'm your father. You can trust me. Just tell me what's in your heart.
Okay, well, I'm happy for Joy. But I was really hoping for this win. I spent weeks writing and rewriting my essay to get it perfect. And Joy said she barely spent 5 minutes on hers. I know it's up to the judge's decision, and Joy won fair and square. So I'd never say this to her, but I'm disappointed in the results.
I see. Well, if you really feel this way, perhaps it would be best if you don't come to our celebratory dinner tonight.
What?
I'm taking Joy out to celebrate her win. I was going to invite you, but I think it would be best for everyone involved if you don't come.
Dad?
Sorry, Larissa, but I think you understand why I'm doing this.
I know you don't care, but I just got invited to an awards banquet this weekend. Congratulations. Is that all you're gonna say? Congratulations. Don't be angry. I'm not. Because it'll be a really fancy dinner, and a lot of college admissions people are gonna be there. Great. Isn't it? Isn't it just wonderful? I mean, I can't believe how much the judges loved my essay. Clearly. Oh, not just because I won, which I did, but because they gave me top marks in all categories. I got their feedback form in my email. Total love fest. They sent you feedback? Yep, because I won. Maybe you got some too, if the judges had enough time to critique the losing entries. Yeah, maybe I did. Dad, we need to talk. Now.
Have you forgotten the magic word?
Please?
That's the one.
Dad, please, can we talk? This is important.
Of course, if you're going to ask me so politely, how can I say no?
So I got my essay feedback from the judges.
What? They emailed you?
Yep, and all the feedback was negative. They didn't like my main idea, they thought my evidence was sketchy, and they added a list of over 50 words that I misspelled. Dad, do you think I'm the kind of person to misspell Indiana?
You misspelled Indiana?
Of course not. It's the state we live in. I know how to spell Indiana. And regression and hyperbolic. And I know how to correctly use the word pique, as in, this article piques my interest, not I'm going to throw my sister off a peak because she stole my freaking essay.
You can't be serious.
Think about it, Dad. You've lost count of how many awards I've received because it's a lot. And do you know why I win so much? Because I try. Because I know that you're not going to pay a cent for my college, so I spend 20 hours a week working on scholarship applications and essay contests and all sorts of stuff that no one my age has the time to do because I want to earn my way into a good school. And after weeks of creating what I thought was an award-worthy essay, I find out that my sister switched our names and turned me into the idiot writer who doesn't know peak from peak.
Look, you're clearly overreacting. These are just judges' feedback. They don't prove anything.
No, I'll just have to get Joy to confess.
You will do no such thing. Larissa, you are not to talk to your sister about this. Do you understand me? She finally did something for herself. She's finally out of your shadow, and now you want to rob her of that?
She's the robber.
Then be a better person and let her have this.
Fine. Obviously you don't care.
I care about both my daughters. Just drop it, okay?
Hi, Joy. Sorry if I've been acting cold lately. Honestly, I was a bit jealous.
A bit?
And I'm sorry. Do you forgive me?
Yeah, whatever.
Great. Now I really want to show my support because I am proud of you, honestly. So, can I see the feedback you got from the judges?
What? No.
Please, I'd love to show my total support for your win, so I'd really like to see all the wonderful things that the judges wrote about you.
Nope, sorry. That's between me and them. And you probably wouldn't understand it anyway. I wrote the stupid essay and I still don't get all the crap they're praising me for.
Oh, so you got rid of the feedback?
Of course not. I hung that baby up.
In your room?
You do not have permission to go in there and snoop.
Oh, I would never. Dad, I have proof that Joy stole my essay.
Please don't do this.
Too late. I saw Joy's feedback from the judges. She got full points in all categories. They especially liked the section on human trafficking in tourist destinations.
So
that's what my essay was about. All of these comments are about my words.
You trespassed into her room, didn't you?
Not the point. I saw what I needed to see.
Maybe you're wrong. Maybe you both wrote about the same issue.
The judges quoted direct lines from my essay. There's no other way to explain it. Joy cheated.
Come on, Larissa. The topic was human rights. Do you really think you're the only person to talk about human trafficking in North Africa?
Dad, did you read my essay?
No, I didn't read yours or your sister's.
Then how did you know I wrote about North Africa?
What?
Dad? Did you switch those essays?
It was just a stupid contest.
That doesn't answer my question.
You already have so many awards to your name. Your future is all laid out for you. Your sister is barely passing her classes. You're both going to graduate soon, and she needs something to help her out.
You didn't tell her, did you? You switched our essays and didn't even tell Joy?
I didn't know you'd both be getting feedback.
Is that an excuse?
Have a heart, will you? Your sister needed a win. She needs the prize money more than you.
You're not going to get away with this.
I'm sorry, Larissa, I really am. But if you put up a stink and try to get the judges to change their minds, I will be calling each of them individually to tell them that she wrote the essay and you're just jealous.
Joy, we need to talk about your essay.
Will you stop? I've already won. There's nothing you can do about it. The award dinner is this Friday, and I can invite some plus ones if I want, but you are not coming.
Joy, you didn't write that essay.
Of course I did.
No, Dad grabbed both our essays before we submitted them and he switched our names. The reason your judge's feedback was so confusing was because it was about my essay, not yours.
I don't believe that.
Joy, we're sisters, we're twins. You know me just as much as I know you. Do you honestly think that you could spend 5 minutes scribbling out a glorified ransom note in crayon and beat me in an essay contest?
Dad cheated?
Yeah, and he's refusing to do anything about it. But I know you're a better person than that. I know you'll do the right thing.
But I already won the money, and it's a lot of money.
I know, $2,000.
No, $5,000. They upped it.
What?
And I'm sorry if you're upset, but I'm not going to lose that.
And you're not going to share any of it with me?
I can't. It's already in my name, and splitting prize money would look suspicious.
Because it is suspicious, because you cheated.
I didn't. Dad did, remember? But that doesn't force me to do anything about it.
So you're just going to go to that award dinner and pretend that you won?
I guess I am. But don't worry, I'll remember to thank you in my speech.
You have to give a speech?
Yeah, more about that human rights BS, but how hard can that be?
Pretty hard. The only thing they know about you is what you wrote in your essay, and as soon as you open your mouth, they'll know that you're a fraud.
Oh my god, you're right.
See? Cheaters never win.
You have to write my speech for me.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Please?
You have to help your sister.
Why?
Because she's your sister?
I can't believe I told her no, and then she automatically called you to force me to do this. Look, I know this whole scheme was your idea, not hers, so she gets some bonus points for that. But she knows what happened, and she's still not admitting anything, so she's on her own.
Larissa, you are going to help her with that speech, and you are not going to tell anyone else about any of this.
And again, I ask why. And don't say it's because we're sisters.
I'll make it worth your while.
Go on.
Well, we both know that if she writes her own speech, people will know the essay wasn't hers. Since you wrote the essay, you can ghostwrite the speech for her.
Ghostwriting? That just means I do all the work and get none of the credit.
You only entered this contest for the prize money, right?
Yeah, but I wanted this win on my resume too. It's important for my applications.
Your resume is already full to bursting. That's why I didn't think twice about helping your sister.
At my expense.
You have more than enough to give, Larissa.
You're still not convincing me.
If you ghostwrite this and swear off ownership to the essay, I will personally pay you half of what the prize money is.
The prize money was $5,000. You're offering to pay me $2,500?
Yes.
That's not enough.
For a stupid essay?
Do you know how expensive my dorm is going to be? I want the full $5,000 and I want it deposited into my account before I write a single word of her speech.
Okay, it's a deal. But this has to be the best speech of your life.
Oh, it will be. I promise.
And don't use any fancy words that Joy won't be able to pronounce.
Okay. Did Dad tell you I'm going to write your speech?
Really?
Yep.
And you're not going to take credit for anything?
Nope.
And you're not going to try to sabotage me with this speech, are you?
How could I? You'll read it before you say it, of course.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing's gonna get past me.
Exactly. And I promise that I will never take credit for anything you're going to say. As soon as Dad sends me the payment, I'll start working on your A+ amazing speech. So, have you read my speech yet?
Yes.
And do you like it?
It's a little complicated.
I know, but I dumbed down some of the language so you won't struggle over the vocabulary.
Did you have to make it so complicated?
Well, I wanted to make it topical, and since the essay was about human rights in the world, I needed to write you a speech that matches the topic. Is there anything I need to change?
No, it's fine.
Do you need help understanding some of it?
Yeah, but don't judge me, okay?
I wouldn't do that.
Don't mock me just because I'm not book smart like you are.
Of course. So what parts of the essay are confusing?
The whole thing, really. I mean, most of it is about reinstating eugenics, and I don't even know what that word means.
Did you look it up?
Yeah, it's something about racism.
Exactly. You hate racism, so the whole speech is about how America should bring back eugenics test in schools so we know exactly what race everyone is. You understand now, right?
I guess.
Good. And you get all the parts about women's suffrage, right?
Yeah, we should stop that.
Exactly. Women should not have suffrage in this country. They've already been through enough.
Okay, good. I understand that part. But what about that last part?
About miscegenation?
Yeah, that's bad too, right? We have to stop that?
Absolutely. It's more stuff about racism. In fact, when you're talking about banning miscegenation, try to gesture toward Mr. and Mrs. Juan Romero. I'm sure it's a topic that would interest them.
Okay, good pointer.
Honestly, just read the speech how it is. You'll impress everyone there.
Okay, it better.
Hi, Dad. Has Joy started her speech yet?
She's walking onto the stage now. She looks amazing.
Great. I'm sure she'll amaze the audience. Did you read my speech beforehand?
No, Joy wouldn't let me, but she said it was going to be perfect.
That's the first time my sister and I have ever agreed on anything.
Well, it better be good because there are people here from several of the state colleges. I have a feeling that if they like what they see, she'll have plenty of offers.
Now do you see how this should have been me?
Don't go back on your word now.
I'm not. A deal's a deal. Enjoy the speech. I'm sure you'll love it. Sorry, Dad, I'm having dinner with some friends. It's celebratory, so you're not invited.
How could you? Poor Joy got booed off the stage.
I'm sure she did. I hope the audience wasn't too multicultural. A lot of people probably wouldn't be too happy giving scholarship money to a girl who believes in segregated schools and banning interracial marriages.
You made her say those horrible things.
No, I just wrote them. It's not my fault she's too stupid to understand basic English sentences.
You promised that you'd write her speech and give her credit for your words.
And that's exactly what I did. She can tell anyone she wants that she cheated, or she can keep quiet and make sure everyone knows that she's a racist idiot. Oh, and thanks for the money. It's already in my savings account. All this went down over a year ago. My life is so much different now. Because I was valedictorian in my class, I got a full ride to any state school, so I picked Indiana State. And all the other scholarship money I earned is now going toward my housing and expenses. I worked hard in high school so that I wouldn't have to get a job or beg Dad for money while I'm at uni. That's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. As for my sister, her prize money got revoked after her very awful speech exposed her true colors. She tried to blame everything on me, but she didn't have the balls to admit to cheating, so in the end, the blame fell squarely on her. She ended up graduating on time but has no plans or money to go to college. She still lives with Dad, but she hasn't even started working yet. After a lifetime of babysitting her at my expense, I think Dad has finally realized that he raised one of his daughters to be a lazy waste of space without any plans for the future. Serves them both right. I've stopped contact with them completely. So I'm not sure how much they blame me for all of this, but if they do, that's fine by me. As long as I get credit for the best revenge story of my life, I'm happy.